Do you feel that your closing sounds very pushy? Because guys, the one thing that we don't want is to be branded as a pushy closing person. Guys, in 2026, what I really want to be covering is how do you convert yourself from being pushy to being gentle? Because at the end of the day, we want to close the cases, but we want to be gentle with our choice of words, the script that we use, and all of that comes down to your choice of words. So let me give you an example of what I want to be covering in this session in 2026. One of the things that we say is, so are you ready to buy today? Now, when you say the words, are you ready to buy today? You're trying to get them to close. But why don't we change our choice of words a little bit? So let me share the exact script that would make it sound a lot more better. It's always good to get you covered right now. And this policy includes a 14-day free look period. Why not get the paperwork started to start this process? You see, you've given them the option to have an exit. You have to remember, a pushy salesperson doesn't give the client the option to exit. But as a gentle closing salesperson, you're giving the client the option to exit. Because when you feel stuck, you don't want to make a choice. But when you have the option to exit, you don't mind moving to the next level. Another choice of words. Take your time and think about it. Because we're trying to show swag, right? Take your time, think about it. If you are a true gentle closing salesperson, you would use these words instead. The plan really fits your goals, but not everyone can buy it, so we'll need to go through medical underwriting. Why not get that started instead? So you have now told them the process of closing instead of saying, you know what, think about it and get back to me. So while you want to show that swagger that, oh, you know what, I'm not a pushy salesperson, think about it, but we might be letting go of a deal. So while you don't want to sound pushy, you want to make sure that you're gently closing them and giving them the right process. The third and the most common words that we say is, I'll call you again and we'll follow up on the paperwork. Now, what if your client doesn't allow you to follow up or they ghost you? How many of you have had this experience that your clients ghost you when you try to follow up? And that's because you're using a strategy that we call, I don't want to sound pushy, but you haven't given them the process. So why don't we change the words a little bit? I get my team to follow up with you on the next steps and keep you updated once underwriting is finished. Because you have to remember, till underwriting is done, there is no potential contract. So why don't you give them a gentle nudge by saying, I will get my team to follow up. It also makes you look better. It also makes you sound better, and you're gently pushing them in the right direction rather than doing a hard bang or not doing anything at all. Guys, one of the biggest challenges is the fact that we get ghosted sometimes, and I want to protect you from that. So your choice of words will affect your closing in 2026. Now, if you want to learn more strategies on exactly how I do this, I look forward to seeing every single one of you at Gentle Closing 2026.